first step in prepping a Christmas tree is to remove all of the twine. Remove it with a sharp knife. Make sure to get all of the twine out of the area once it's cut to avoid tripping hazards. These are the tools you'll be using to prep a Christmas tree. The first is the chainsaw. Always make sure that there is lubricant in the chamber. This should be filled each morning. The chainsaw should not be plugged in unless it's being used. When you are ready, plug in the chainsaw. Make sure you have an open area free of obstructions and there is nothing in the way, including other people, that can be harmed. Test the blade, make sure it's turning well. The following procedure is the only way chainsaws should be used at Tallahassee Nurseries during the Christmas season. The butt of the chainsaw is placed against the butt of the tree and it is rocked gently back and forth. This is the only approved way to use a chainsaw at Tallahassee Nurseries during the Christmas season. It is safe and it is effective. When you have finished cutting, unplug the cord and make sure the saw is out of the way so no one will trip on it. Using loppers, remove the bottom 8 to 12 inches of branches. This is something you will determine as you approach each tree, depending on where the next round of usable branches is located. Adding the twine to hang the tree from is very important. If it's too high, it can injure the tree. If it's too low, the tree will not hang properly. You want to get inside the tree where you have a sturdy trunk, but not so deep that the tree will hang at an odd angle. Get into the first part of secure branches and loop your twine, which should be roughly 12 feet long, around the trunk and through the loop. Tagging is extremely important for the Christmas trees. Choose the appropriate size for the tree that you have and make sure that the tag is on the branch behind a spot where more branches fork out. This will make sure that the tag stays placed and cannot be removed. If you place the tag on an outside branch where there is no forking, it will slide right off. 2 tags on each tree. Place each tree in a bucket. When it's hanging, it will look like this, slightly raised off the ground. The hanging process is as follows. Loop once over the bar, loop a second time. If it's a small one, you can do this by yourself. If it's larger, someone else will lift it. You lift it up a little bit, pull it tight, check to make sure you're at the proper elevation, wrap once or twice more, and tie it off. Do not walk away from the Christmas tree without first checking to be sure that it is hanging just slightly off the ground so it can still get plenty of water. The buckets should be filled with water as soon as a tree is placed in them. We don't want any trees in dry buckets. Once you've sold a tree, 2 sold tags must be put on each tree. You want their first and last name, regardless of how slow the day is, first and last name. Their phone number, whether it's pickup or delivery, your initials, and the date. All of this information on every tree sold on 2 tags. Once again, place only on branches that have a fork so that it will not slide off. Once the tree is sold and tagged, you can remove it from display. If a stand is being placed on, there are many unusual types of stands. We sell the Davis stand. That's the one we're looking at right now. You place the bar along a straight part of the trunk where there are no obstructions. You hammer the base in. There's a screw that goes through an eye bolt on the side. Tap in just a little bit and turn until the bolt is all the way into the tree. Do not over tighten, as this may cause damage to the space where you are putting the bolt and it won't be as stable. Once you've got that ready, make sure to stop with the crank facing up. It will be hidden within the branches of the tree that way. The advantage of the Davis stand is easy straightening. Whichever way the stand is facing, the tree is leaning that you don't want it to, you push it back to straight and you step on the base. This will bend the metal frame and get the tree in the appropriate direction.